Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show. It's officially official. Lexi and I signed the lease and paid a lot of the upfront bullshit that we had to take care of. And it's ours now, so that's very exciting. And we will be moving in about 3 weeks-ish. So very cool, very exciting. The episode yesterday, so today, right now, it's Wednesday, September 3rd, 9:25 p.m. I just uploaded episode 684. And I almost put the Zoom call with Mina today on that one, so that would have sucked, but because the Zoom call is for today, not yesterday. But yeah, last night it was late, and I don't have to upload the shit. As long as I record it, I don't give a fuck, straight up. So I just barely uploaded it, and I'm going to record this. My goal really is to keep this one short and sweet so I can go to bed on time, because it seems like my mornings are just so much harder when I just don't sleep. You'd think I'd get it now, like I'd learn, but it's just a losing bet, like I bet if I stay up an extra couple hours, get more work done, I'll wake up and no, it's a losing bet every time. I just need to accept the fact that sleep is everything. It's so hard for me to grasp that, What's frustrating, I think, is for me is it's like I'm forcing myself. I have to put my phone on the charger at 50%. It's like, no, I still have 50% more. Like, let me keep using it. But unfortunately, that's just not how the body works. That's how I feel. Like right now, I actually feel great, despite the yawns and the holy shit. I feel like I just want to keep going. So anyway, just uploaded that. It was kind of weird because I just uploaded a show and now here I am recording one. So whatever. So today I had a Zoom call with Mina. It was about an hour long. So there's a Zoom call with Mina, and so it's an hour long. So however long this episode is, minus an hour. If you want to skip to it, there you go. Or if you want to not listen to it at all good. But so today I just worked on PT Dom stuff, and then this morning I did a little bit. This morning I actually did a little bit for everybody. And it was pretty cool, but also stressful is not the right word. I don't know. Chaotic's not the right word either. There was just a lot going on all at once. And it was cool because it all pertained to me. It was, hey, Bryson, this isn't working. Can you fix it? Fixed it. Hey, Bryson, this Zap thing isn't working correctly. Can you fix it? Cool. Hey, Bryson, and it's cool. Like nobody else can fix it but me, So one, it's a prideful thing. It's cool. It's like, I'm the fucking man. But another thing, it's like, oh shit, I have to make this work. I have to fix it. I feel like I was going to say many more things with that, but whatever, it didn't come out the way that it was in my head, but whatever. So anyway, just worked on PT Dom stuff today. I actually spent probably an hour and a half just thinking it through. Not even trying to work in Notion, but I got my iPad out, got the whiteboard out, and the whiteboard on the iPad, I should say, and I just started writing and drawing lines and boxes, and I literally will ask myself questions visually on the whiteboard, so that I'm just like thinking it through, and then I draw little arrows, almost like a flow chart of like, can this work? And I draw an arrow, and it's like no, and then I explain why, and then a yes, explain why. And then stuff like that. And it just helps me. And so I spent an hour and a half thinking it through. And I don't know, maybe I saved time, maybe I didn't. But I just thought of how I could just essentially duplicate everything I've made already and just add filters to everything. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to build a few other things, but that just shortened the time immensely. So very cool. I don't know if I talked about this, but did I? I think I did. Well, I definitely did with Mina today. I don't know if I talked about it yet on the show. I really can't remember. But Brian wants me to make a video tutorial instruction thing on how to connect Calendly to Zapier to Google Sheets to save calls and all that stuff automatically. And he said, I'll pay you to do this. And I said, hey man, let me give you a gift. I'll do it for free. You already pay me. I just appreciate the opportunity. And he said, you're a G, I appreciate it. And then he sent me all the stuff that I need to do. And the reason why I did it that way is to just inject some goodwill into the relationship and to, I guess, allow myself to back out and it be more like, oh man, that sucks, we're gonna miss him, rather than like, oh fuck this guy. And that's just me being in my head. But yeah, I do want to back out. As I was talking with Mina today, we you'll hear that later if you stick around, but PT Dom is the only person or the only company or whatever that I'm helping or building stuff for that it doesn't pertain to anything I'm doing. So everything that I build, I can't really repurpose it. I can't really take the framework of what I build and use that for other things. It does pay well. I mean, technically I do get the most hours from them. So in that sense, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just tough it out, or maybe just stick with them, but lower. I don't know. Or maybe depending on what they need, I can build it in a way that I will need it. Maybe I'll just build the templates and then, I don't know. I just want to be really smart with my time, but unfortunately I just need money, just to pay rent and pay bills and shit. So fortunately, with moving in with Lexi, that does free up more money. So if need be, I could pull back on hours and focus more on my own stuff, because rent is going to go down for me. And I assume utilities total they'll go up total, but if we're splitting them, then they'll go down, that's not really a huge concern for me. Like I've always budgeted for the worst, so even if the rent stayed the same, I'm not planning for that. I'm definitely planning for it to go down, but even if it stayed the same, I'd be okay, But I just, I'm making so much progress right now. I feel really good about it. And truthfully, what's been very helpful is delivering this stuff to to Trey, Mina, Dawson, and Brian, and then getting feedback, live, real feedback. It's just been great. And it's actually opened my eyes to a lot of how I can make things better, what I need to be careful of, things like that, how to simplify it, because it mainly when I was presenting the other day. So that was 2 days ago. So 2 episodes ago, or I guess technically 3 episodes ago now, or 2. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? I was presenting for, I just got a notification that my episode was uploaded. That's cool. But that Zoom call meeting we had with the team on Monday, I presented everything to everybody. And when I was explaining it and showing everybody, I was like, ooh, that doesn't make sense. Or like, ooh, that's a little complicated. Like, I don't understand I don't even know how to explain that, And where did I put this? So I just want to look inside Mina's stuff. I can see who's using stuff and who's not yet. So very cool. Some of the stuff I've already put in here, it's working. People are putting requests in, and people are using it. It's very cool. Somebody forgot to assign this to somebody. That's not good. So it means it's due by tomorrow, 9 a.m. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, it's cool to see stuff being used. There's some things that aren't done yet, and it's fine. We'll get there. But anyway, yeah, I think the biggest takeaway from all this so far is just watching how people use it and kind of understanding. I don't know what else to say. Just how they use it. So, yeah. What is this? That should be the master log. That should be the start date. Program start. Date. Earliest. Hide. Whatever, dude. Okay, so what else? Oh, so during the call with Mina, we talked about what's next because this was one of the biggest things, was getting everything finalized in Notion. Now, I think this is just going to be an ongoing battle for a while, maybe another month to get everything finalized and set up and stuff. But he said to get some other projects going, some other things built. And these are things that are directly in alignment with what I'm trying to build. He wants some new financial tracking shit, some, all that. And that's exactly what I want to work on. Like that, I'm like tomorrow, that is what I'm doing. So tomorrow on the agenda, we have Mina and then Trey. And then I'm actually taking Lexi to the airport. Wait. Today, yeah, that's tomorrow. Dude, days just fly by. The fact that it's already September 3rd. What happened? Like, it was my birthday, and then it was today. That's just weird. It's too... Time flies when you're having fun, huh? But anyway, so it's Mina well, technically, so here's the thing. So it's me, 5:30 to 8. Mina, 8 to 12:30. Little break. Trey, 3 to 9. Now, the thing with Trey lately is that everything that he's been wanting has been also in alignment. So I could very well just say, tomorrow from 5:30 to 12:30, and then from 3 to 9. It's just all one thing. And that gets me fired the fuck up. Because I took some notes on the call with Mina today. I know exactly what I'm going to build. I know exactly in my head how it's going to get done. And I'm just going to kind of not start fresh or start over on things, but I'm definitely going to kind of redo some of the things because it's the financials log. It's arguably the most important part if you're tracking finances within the system. And there's a shit ton of KPIs that can come from this. And it's small things like this, like I said, or like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago, just talking with and getting feedback from the people that I'm helping, so Mina and stuff. For example, when I first started doing this, it was like a program start date, program end date. That was it. But Mina was like, no, we have when they join the program and then when they start the actual program itself. So there might be 2 different start dates. And, 90% of the time it is. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. So okay. But then today we're like, we need to have the financial start and end dates, and then we need to have the program start and end dates. So there needs to be 4 dates. And that might seem so common sense, where's the notes at for this shit? Where did the notes go? Are they up here? I had some notes somewhere. Emmy Fitness. Yeah, there we are. And so that's 4 dates. And I'm like, well, that's common sense, dude. How did I not think of that? And then I'm going to add in the month-to-month shit that doesn't have an end date. So that'd be maybe no end, or I might just do M2M and then dash NC for no contract, meaning it's, I don't know, it sounds stupid, but I like PIF, paid in full, simple, PIF. M2M, month-to-month, simple. Split, it's split. Free is free. I don't know what to do for ongoing, like no end. There's no contract. Because the thing is like PIF, M2M, split, free. They're very short tags. They look nice. It's clean. It makes everything look good. If I have a really long tag that says no contract or no end date, it just fucks up the flow and it makes things look ugly. It sounds so dumb, but I need to make it small like that. So it neither needs to be great. It either needs to be just, what did I come up with the other day? I was going to put, I think it was NED, no end date. And then there was like, it was MOP, monthly ongoing payments. And it's very simple, MOP, MOP. So I don't know. But what else? yeah, and then we were just talking about things. He's like, so if I do this, will it do that for everything? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, but that's genius. And then so I wrote it down. I'm gonna make it. And yeah, the feedback has been great. And the other thing was when somebody does go month to month, sometimes they put money down to lower the month to month rate. And it would just be good to know generally for every sale how much money they put down. So that would be cash collected, but also maybe money down. Maybe that would be the same thing. Yeah, I think cash collected would encompass all of that, actually. There's so many contingencies, dude, because if somebody's paid in full, so I need to have how much they have left, how much money they have left remaining. I don't know, dude. So I'll just throw my pen on the ground, all good. So there needs to be a way to know how much they put down versus cash collected. If it is different, and also logic to know if the money down or cash collected is no, let's just redo that. Eraser, boom. Or cash collected lowers the remaining amounts. Okay, just a little reminder for myself tomorrow. This is, for me, doing all this shit is exciting as hell, and I'm so excited for tomorrow. It's going to be a great day for numerous, well, going to end shitty because I got to take Lexi to the airport, so that's sad, but she is going to California to run her half marathon, the Disney half marathon. I couldn't be more proud of her. Also, what the fuck? She held a plank today for 3 minutes, 25 seconds. What the fuck, dude? That's insane. Also, not to, babe, I love you, but not to like put you not in the limelight on this one, but there's a guy in high school that I went to school with. Great. A guy in school that I went to school with. Great. Name was Chance, and he held a plank, I think, for, I can't even remember. It was either like 45 minutes or an hour, 45 minutes or something like that. And then he had blood blisters on his forearms. It's crazy. Shout out to Chance. Wife cheated on him. It's great. Anyway, so yeah, 3 minutes. What the fuck, dude? That's insane. I get to a minute and I'm shitting my pants. But anyway, so tomorrow ought to be a really good day. Dude, my mic's not plugged in. Holy fuck. I'm sitting here talking to the mic. The reason why it's not plugged in is because my mic is plugged into this hub thing, and that hub thing plugs into, it's got a charger, it's got my charger for my computer, it's where I plug my monitors into, it's got the microphone, and it's got my CAT card reader, because the MacBooks only have the charger cable port thingy. Oh, did I get him? I'm so sick. Dude, I've had so many of these little fruit flies. It's crazy. They only have 2 USB-Cs and then the charger port. And on the right side, there's a headphone jack. It's 2025, bro. Headphone jack? What are we doing? So I had to buy this hub router thingy. I've had it for a while now. It's not new, but my mic is plugged into that. And if I don't have that plugged in, then I don't have my second monitor, and I don't have, I guess that's it. So I haven't been using my second monitor, so it's not been plugged in because I don't need it. But because it's not plugged in, I don't get the mic or the charger or anything else. My computer charger is plugged into not to that, to the outlet. But anyway, whatever. So a little side tangent there. But yeah, I'm stoked for tomorrow. I'm really excited to get this going. Dawson wants this is okay, so this is cool. So Dawson this morning said, hey, can we do XYZ? I said, yeah, dude, totally. I got you on Saturday. And what a good feeling to be able to just say that and not feel shitty, you know? Not feel like I'm about to get fired because I'm not working immediately, you know? Because I worked for him yesterday. I got a lot of stuff done. A fun fact about that, I can't remember if I said anything, but I was trying to make automations. I was trying to make automations with Make. And I was doing it with Slack, but I just kept spamming the chat. So I wanted to get a list of clients and then aggregate it into one message and then send that message, but in a list format. And I kept trying and it kept sending individual names as a message. So it was like brrr, just 20 messages, bam, bam, bam. And I did that probably 12 times. And I just felt so bad. I was actually with Lexi at the time, and I'm like, babe, I am just spamming these poor fuckers. It's like 9 p.m. and I'm just sitting here just exploding their phones with test Leanne, test John, test Eric, test Craig, test Bob. And I figured it out, so that's great. I didn't finish it, but, you know, it's a Saturday problem now. And Dawson also said, hey, man, when you record Looms, can you... This isn't what he said, but he may as well have said, hey, shut the fuck up, get straight to the point. You know, don't explain anything. Just explain how to use it and then end it. So they're like a minute or 2 minutes tops. That's pretty much what he said. And I'm like, okay, dude, I get it. But like, do you want to know how it works? Or I get it. Like, I get it. But whatever. What else? One of my really good friends, Grant, is getting married this Saturday. I'm super stoked to go. I haven't seen him since high school. I actually have probably 500 ugly ass photos of him on my phone just from high school. I say ugly because we used to send gross ass face pictures back and forth to each other. And you know what? I want to print all those off. I don't know how much that would cost if I got really tiny ones and put them in a photo collage or something like that. And made a little photo book of his face and gave it to him for his wedding. I want to do that. I don't know if it's too late to do that. I don't know how long it would take, but I want to do that. I think it'd be funny. Truthfully, I don't want to go because I have no one to go with, and I will see 500 people there probably that I don't want to talk to or associate with or anything. And maybe I'm an asshole, but yeah, for that reason, I don't want to go. But he's Grant, I'm probably not listening, bro. But love you, dude. And I'm stoked to be part of your big day. Don't want to see anybody else, though. But I feel like it's kind of dick to show up like, hey, what's up, bro? Congrats. And then dip. I don't know. And this is just an observation for the documentation of this podcast. But I quickly realized that, holy shit, I have 0 friends to want to go to a wedding with. I always say that, like I have 0 friends. Like I've got friends. I got people I talk to, share music with, whatever. They're friends. They're homies. But the friend of a level where it's like, hey, dude, let's go to the wedding together. I don't got anyone, dude. And that's not a poor me, but it is kind of just an observation. And so that I watched that PBD Jubilee combination, what do they call it? Collaboration. And people were like, oh, poor me. And he was like, are you willing to change? Are you willing to work hard for a season? And blah, blah, blah. And just victimhood mentality, horseshit. And that got me thinking of like, you know, eventually in the future, I believe wholeheartedly that I'll be, quote, successful and have, quote, success in the materialistic sense. And, you know, maybe people will say, what the fuck? How'd you do this? You know, whatever. And what would my answer be? And it would probably be, truthfully, the first thing would probably be some bullshit because I just, you know, people don't get it. But also, you know, if I'm on a podcast someday and I'm talking to somebody and how I did it, it would probably be more honest because the person I'm talking to fucking understands and can actually say things. But I don't know. After watching that video, I don't know. Like I knew, but I didn't realize people were so anti-rich people. And PBD said it best. He's like, you don't get to choose what did he say? You don't get to choose how much money I choose to make. That's not your business. That's my business. That's what he said. And that's just a great way to put it. Like, you don't get to like take the amount out of it. You don't get to choose how much I choose to make. You don't get to choose how big I choose to make my business. You don't get to dictate that. And they're trying to make it about amounts. Like, do you think it's reasonable that you can live off of $200 million a year? And PBD didn't answer it. And honestly, I don't feel like you need to answer it. It's very obvious. Like, of course you can live off of $2 million or $200 million. Are you kidding me? And they're like, answer the question. It's like, do you think he's going to say no? He's going to be like, no, it's tough. Like, what are you going for, bro? You're playing fucking checkers. Checkmate, bitch. And so when I just didn't, I don't know, people are very passionate about odd things, you know? But hearing that, I'm like, people are going to, it's just inevitable, right? Especially if I'm on the internet. It's just inevitable that I will be looked at and seen as someone who has rich parents or got lucky or whatever. And to that, I would say, my parents are not rich at all. There's nobody in my family that's rich, like by definition of rich, of like millions of dollars a year or shit, hundreds of $1,000s a month. Like, nobody. And hopefully I'm the first. That'll be cool. Hopefully I will be the first. The fuck? But, you know, I'll be seen as, you know, got daddy's money. I've got, like, that's just the internet. That's just what I've seen. So I can only imagine that, you know, because I may be 28, but I feel like I look like I'm 19 sometimes, and it's just insecurity. I just feel like I look like I'm 12. I don't feel like I look like a, quote, man. I feel like a little kid. But anyway, and, you know, in response, I would just say, no, I just sat in my house, in my office, and I just worked as much as I could. And I didn't go and party or hang out with friends or go to family event. I didn't do shit other than sit here on my laptop, talk to myself every night, and move numbers around and formulas to calculate certain numbers to make business coaches or to make fitness coaches' lives easier. And that's what I did. And I continued to do it for 4 years and blah, blah, blah. And so it's like, I think the prerequisite, like before you can even, I don't know. Like, these people there's this one guy on the episode. He said, yeah, I applied for 477 jobs. Haven't gotten one call back. And I like how PBD didn't even entertain like, oh, bullshit, 407, my asshole. Because no, he didn't. But also, why do I doubt that? Because 400, it's not the amount. It's the amount that didn't call him back. He said he applied for 477, didn't get one call back. If that's true, maybe after 100, you'd see that there's, dude, even 20, you'd see that there's maybe a problem. If your resume, I don't know, it's odd to me. And then for PBD to offer him a job and then him say, I'll have to think about it. It's like, you can't be selective, bro. Like, if you need a job but you can't get one and somebody offers it to you, what the fuck are you going to say, I'll think about it for? So, and one thing that I do like that he said was, it's just for a season. So like, if somebody's working 80 hours a week and they're doing that for 40 years, they're doing something wrong. But if they have to do it for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and that's it, they're probably doing it right, And he also asked a lot of questions of like, look internally, why do you think that is? What can you do to change? Would you be interested in, I don't know. I don't want to make this episode about that. I kind of want to end this and go to sleep, but yeah, I just like to do this stuff. It's fun for me. It's something about it, dude. I'm just thinking about the things that I'm into, and it just seems the common theme is just, I don't know. Without sounding like an asshole, it just seems like I really like using my head as much as I can. Like just thinking about the things that pique my interest. I really like chess. Love chess. I think it's just so much fun. Wish I could play it with somebody in real life. That'd be sweet to actually play on a real board. I've only been playing online. I've never played a game with a board. At work, actually, we got these little cups. I printed off the logos, the chess logos of the pieces, and taped them on the back of these plastic cups. When we played, I printed off a checkerboard, and we played that way. but never with real pieces. So it kind of sounds dumb. I've actually played over almost 2,000 games of chess. Still not the greatest, but it's so enjoyable for me, and I love it. And never played on an actual game board. But chess, Rubik's Cubes, I was really was going to pursue the coding and software developer route. Kind of, I guess technically am developing software that's already made, I like all the math and stuff. I geek out over numbers always, I don't know. I just like the more intellectually stimulating things. I don't know if, that's not correct. I wouldn't say it's intellectually stimulating. I mean, it is, but that's not. I think I just like using my head and trying to figure out puzzles, and I also love puzzles. But just trying to figure out, I don't know. I just like using my head. I like to think. I like to think things through and pan things out in my head. I will say though, lately I have been. So I actually got chess back on my phone. I have it blocked though, so I can only play it during the off hours or whatever, where my phone is not blocked. And even then, I don't do it a whole lot. But I have been playing, and I don't know what you want to call it, but I've gotten to a point now where when I lose a game, I can actually kind of see it somewhat clearly in my head, and I'm like, what could I have done different? Like, how did I get fucked right there? And I'll just play the same moves over in my head, and it's kind of cool. Like, I can see it fairly clearly in my head. I read somewhere that some people don't see images in their head. They see words like they're reading a page, and that doesn't make sense to me. And that could have been bullshit, but whatever. Anyway, segueing out of all of that shit, I'm hyped for tomorrow, and really excited to get this stuff going. It excites me. Like, I want to work on it now, and I could probably get so much done. I didn't finish the thought with PT Dom. So he wants me to make this instructional video, send it in the group, and then I will, just have some goodwill, because I did it for, quote, free. And it is free. I'm not charging him for it. But I just want to put some goodwill in there so that when I peace out, or I have the ability to peace out, or maybe the goodwill gives me more, I don't know, opportunity. But truthfully, it's not a big deal at all. He said, will you do this? I said, I'll have to look into it. It's going to take some time. I looked into it, and holy shit, dude, it is simplest thing ever. I have it done, and I can just record a video and all that shit. So, but that is one more thing that I have to do. So, he said he needs it by the end of the week, and so I guess I'll do that on Friday. I don't know, because Friday, the Chris D'Elia show, going to see Chris D'Elia, one of my favorite comedians, actually got me through some dark times when I was alone out in Arizona and Colorado. I would just listen to his podcast, and it's the first time I've ever listened to a podcast and had to pull over because I was laughing so hard that I couldn't open my eyes. That's never happened before. It was whatever episode it is, it's Brick House on his podcast. He's talking about the bathroom incident where someone comes in and says, hey, did you get married today? That whole story, I was driving a FedEx truck on 53rd, let's see. What road was it? On 53rd. Yeah, I was on 53rd driving north by BioLife and the driver's license division. And I had to pull over into the lot of the property management, the construction management, because I couldn't open my eyes, bro, because I was laughing so hard. Anyway, yeah, he got me through some tough times. I actually met him at the airport. It was very brief. We didn't say shit. I was just like, Chris D'Elia? And they kept walking, and I was like, Chris D'Elia. And he looked back and said, "Oh, what's up, man?" And I was like, "Holy shit, dude, I'm such a huge fan of the show. Podcast is great." And he said, "Oh, very cool, man. Thank you." And I was like, "Can I get a picture?" And he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go though. We can walk. Can we walk?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." So I get it up, get my camera up. I get it up. Sounds gay. I get my camera out and take a photo, peace sign. And I was like, "Hey, cool, nice to meet you." He's like, "Yeah." And then walked away. That was it. Have a photo of it and everything. But yeah, pretty cool. So I'll get to go see him on Friday. Pretty excited about that. And then the wedding is on Saturday, and then. The shitty thing is I'm missing Lexi's half marathon, but yeah. And then I guess the week continues after that. Happy birthday, Kristen, or happy birthday, Lexi's mom, Kristen. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. I think that's everything. It is now 10 p.m. on the dot. So if I can get this uploaded and recorded, if I can get this uploaded and submitted in the next 5 minutes and go to sleep, then I'm doing all right. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
What up?
What's going on, dude?
How you been, bro?
Dude, I've been great, actually. How have you been?
Been amazing. Been so good. Can you give me a second? I gotta get ibuprofen. My head is pounding. I'll be right back.
You're doing well.
Yeah, thank you. Back.
Yo. Hey, do you have an iPad?
I probably have a headache because of all the caffeine that I drink.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, what's up?
Do you have an iPad?
I have an iPad somewhere. I haven't used it in probably 2 years. Right.
Dude, well, I got one a few weeks ago. It's been great, but it just, I went and showered and shit, and I came back. It was off. I turned it back on, and it was in grayscale. I was just wondering if you've ever...
Grayscale?
Where it's all gray, black and white. It feels like I need it.
I feel like it's a waste of investment, to be honest with you.
Dude, I use it all the time. It's so great. I think it's because of this thing. I guess you can't see it, the little pen.
Oh, let's see. Friggin'
Dude, I love it, dude. It's so great.
spoiled. Just use a notebook and a pen, bro.
Dude, here's the thing. I have my whiteboard and shit, and I was like, dude, I got paper and notebooks and I just want to consolidate it all into one spot. So now I got it. Yeah, it's so great.
All right, cool. I mean, how's the Notion thing going?
Dude, it's so sweet. Everything's working. Everything's great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to say thank you for taking the reins on that and giving everyone and taking care of like all the questions and stuff. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, dude.
I wanted you to kind of go through things for me just because I want to start like having that as my bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm doing is I'm setting up some interviews for a couple EAs, like executive assistants.
Yeah.
I'm more than likely going to have them live into Notion as well.
Okay,
just
cool.
to kind of take care of like the administrative stuff, you know?
Okay, cool.
So yeah, why don't we go through that?
Okay, let me pull it up.
I know you also messaged me a couple times.
Yeah, I sent you a few things, dude. They're not urgent at all, but the idea that I had though about
I have this 150-year-old client that doesn't get like stop texting. Like I'm so mad she has my personal number. She doesn't stop messaging me on my personal phone. I'm like, just message me on fucking fuck.
That is probably really annoying, huh?
And she, like, I had a Zoom call with her 3 weeks ago. I kid you not, 3 weeks ago. And she was like, oh, I had a bunch of questions, but I forgot. I'm like, okay, cool. Just message me the questions whenever you get the chance. She messaged me them today. It took you 3 weeks?
Uh-huh. It's a great client right there.
Fuck that. And she's like, oh, I want to know how to extend. I'm like, I'm not extending you.
That's stupid. That's annoying, dude.
Okay, wait, your messages. We're all good. David. Did David get into Notion and Slack or not yet?
David's in Slack. He hasn't done anything on Notion, I don't think. So if we look at he's got, maybe he is. I don't know. It's not, something might be broken then because it's just not putting their names where they should be going. Well, let's see. Yeah, something's going on.
Now the Zapier thing, what were you talking about there?
That's totally optional. With Everfit, I should say. Hold on, dude. I don't know where the hell you went. There you are. So we can make it so we can just automate things and get notifications when certain things happen so that as soon as somebody connects, we can, I don't know. That's more of like a brainstorm thing. But to do it with Everfit, it costs extra, which is so dumb, dude. Like you have to pay for Zapier, then you have to pay for Zapier on Everfit. Like that's so stupid. But general question though, like is there anything that you would want automated with what you have now? It's actually pretty simple.
I don't think so. I think we're pretty much okay.
Okay. Anything else in the business?
Everfit wise, no. I have a girl working on GHL for me. Like she actually is doing a lot of Zapier things with Calendly and stuff.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Stripe gives me a notification. I'm gonna actually have someone take care of the Stripe portal. Honestly, I'm so tired of manually going in there. Like one thing I was gonna ask you too. Because I remember I told you this before with the month-to-months and the payments and stuff that we have for the clients. Like, I go through every day and just see, all right, who was supposed to pay me today? Did it go through, yes or no? And then, like for example, today, Victoria just made a sale, right? A split pay, $1,050 for $2,100.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally go into my calendar and mark, like, all right, they're supposed to pay me on fucking... they're supposed to pay me $1,050 on October 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that on my calendar and then also a log that I have, that payment log thing, the partial payments thing that you see.
Yep.
And when I have it on my calendar, so I go in there and Stripe and then just charge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense. So you're doing all that manually, kind of?
Yeah. I could probably schedule it in Stripe, to be honest with you, but I'm just a fucking idiot. What is Brian doing for the MDM group? Curious.
So he sent me this thing, and it's going to be how to set up when somebody books a call, it automatically gets put into a spreadsheet. And then he sent me this thing it's like Fit Pro CEO or something like that, and it's got like a dashboard. And
Wait, no way. He sent you Fit Pro CEO? Will Nelson?
I don't know. Dude, it's so weird. I actually got Slack notifications that you joined that, and I can see Dawson's email in that as well. It's weird. I don't know.
Wait, how did you get that?
It's in Slack. It's right there. I don't know why it's there, but I can see it.
Oh, because I hired Will Nelson.
Is that? I don't know who that is.
He's another mentor, but he's like very big. Like Dawson's in there, Clayton's in there, a whole bunch of guys. Yannick is in there, like all these guys. That's so fucking funny.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe that just.
I told him straight up, like.
It's this. Is it this guy? Oh, great.
I can't see. The fuck? Can you stop sharing? Oh yeah. No, I can't see.
God damn it! Hold on. I don't know why it's being blurry, dude. It's me, I swear.
No, that's a guy that works for him, though.
Oh, well, it's closedsales.com.
Yeah. Fit Pro CEO is Will Nelson. Okay. I hired him last week, like literally the night before I went to Aruba because I want to learn ads. Dawson and another guy, Jesse, run ads with him, and they've been very successful. Like, they're fucking making I hit 100K in August, right?
Yeah.
So
you're the first person you said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm the first. Yeah.
Remember, I told you.
I'm honored.
Yeah. Well, you better feel honored.
Hey, you'll be the first person I tell when I get 100,000. All right.
When you hit 100K.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's coming, dude. I promise.
Good. But what's it called? Yeah, they're spending like $6,000 to $8,000 a month on ads.
Oh. Damn.
And I'm only spending like $1,500 a month on ads. So what the fuck happens if I actually figure it out and spend $6,000 to $8,000 on ads?
Oh shit. I don't think we're ready for that, dude.
Yeah, it'd be fucking crazy. So I'm learning from him. I have a bunch of things that I want to go through today. To film tomorrow with him, which is funny. He's a cool dude. I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, very cool.
Monday. Anyways, sorry I cut you off.
Oh, you're good. So he just wants a very simple thing. So pretty much he saw this guy make it, and he wants me to make a tutorial on how to do it. Just so that it's so funny because this is a tutorial that he sent me, but he wants it to be from somebody like inside the PT Dom, So I'm gonna.
What are you showing? Like, what's the tutorial?
How to set up a Zap so that when somebody books a call, it goes into a spreadsheet and then it has a whole bunch of different data. And dude, I look at it and I'm like, that looks so shitty. Like, why would I don't know?
Wait, like when someone books a call.
When someone books a call in Calendly, it then goes to Google Sheets and says the name, the date, Instagram handle, and then there's other formulas that count how many calls you booked on Monday and Tuesday. And
what the fuck? That's so easy. I have that.
Yeah, I think he just wants me to.
I'm not even using a Zap for it. I just have it integrated with my applications and with my Calendly to go to a spreadsheet.
I don't know.
You can integrate Calendly with Google Sheets.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what he want me to do. And honestly, dude, I'm just trying to build some goodwill with him because I think I want to
give him some value, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'm giving some goodwill because I said, hey, he said, hey, can I pay you to do this? And I was like, hey, bro, you're already paying me to work for you. Like, I got this one for you, like a gift from little B to big B. And he was like, dude, and I'm just trying to.
Because you're gonna peace out.
Maybe the intention is wrong, or maybe the agenda is fucked. But like, I think I'm trying to. Huh?
You want to leave him? Do your own thing.
I think so, dude. I mean, like it's fine. Like what they want is simple enough, but it's just nothing I make I can use for my own thing. So selfishly, it doesn't benefit me. Pays the bills. It's great. It's an extra $2,500 a month, but like one sale I can make that. So
I don't blame you for that.
He did say though that he needs someone like me in the program, and that I need to figure out my offer. So I think that's another way of saying like. I can escape, because I was talking to him. He says, can you make this? And I was like, I'm so strapped for time, like I can look into it. And then I looked into it and I was like, oh, this is simple. And I was like, I'm just trying to like back out of this hourly work I got myself into. And he said, yeah, get your offer together so you can back out of the day-to-day shit. And then like a bunch of laughy faces. So
yeah, which is what I've been fucking telling you too.
Dude, I know. I'm doing what I can. I know.
I'm
not dismissing you. I just got to get there.
No, I get it. All right. Let's fucking run through Notion.
Okay.
2-hour call with Brian on fucking Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So one-on-oneer?
2 hours.
You had one, or you do have one? Like you
have one coming up.
Oh, wow. Is it just all about Mina? Like your 2 hours of just you?
Yep. How we're going to get to 200K a month.
That's so crazy, dude. Hit 100K and it's like, okay, let's get 200. I get it. That's cool.
I think I celebrated the 100K for like half a day.
Yeah.
And then
that feels great though. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. I think we're going to hit 100K again in September. Pretty sure.
I hope so, dude. That's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Let's do this.
Okay. So I don't know if you can tell, but I photoshopped your whole face into this. Can you see that? I can't click on it.
You're not sharing.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, duh. Okay, here you go. I don't know if you can see this. I can't click on it, but it's right here.
What the fuck? I see.
I can't. Hold on. If I go in here and change it real quick, I think it's funny, dude. I'm going to take some time to do this real quick. So I put. So there you go.
That's fucking funny. Keep that shit there. Fuck it.
It's here. Okay, anyway, so this is everything is going to house all the databases except for the fact that Notion's permissions are kind of weird. So actually, just ignore this. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about here.
Can everyone see that stuff?
No. So I don't know if you can see this lock thing over here. Everything in here is exclusive to you and me.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're the only people who can see it. You're the owner. You can, it's invite only. People don't even know this exists. So, because there's different things you can do: closed, open, private, whatever. This one's,
I'm not touching any of that shit. You're good.
Okay. The team hours thing, I've actually figured out a much better way to do it. So, dude, can I show you what I've made real quick, and you can tell me if you want it, or do you want to just go through all things in your Notion real quick?
Let's go through all the things in Notion that are there right now, and then I want you to show me what you made, because then I'd have a better reference of like whether like I think I can utilize it better or not.
Okay. So that's the team hours. This is what we have now. It'll be much better. It's just when somebody clocks in, you get all the shifts. It would see like Michelle, Andrew, David, whatever. We don't have to use it, but it's so simple, and it provides you. It just makes payroll easier for you because you can just hover your mouse. You would hover your mouse over this, and it would say who worked how many hours. So if there's more employees here, it would have more than one person. But like I worked 1,657 hours right here. Somehow, I guess. So it just shows you that. I'll show you later. But
you get fucking money, huh?
yeah, that was in one day, dude. I'm gonna get on my level, dude. So here's the financials. This actually, it's so shitty. I keep on learning much better ways to do things. So a lot of this is going to be reworked as well, but very, very straightforward. Like all the financials are in here. So like any client, we have all the info, like paid in full, the amount, and then a whole bunch of formulations on the back end.
Okay. Can you go to month to month real quick?
Yeah. So this is all month to month.
Okay, and then like let's do the date.
What do you want to see for the date?
Like what day they're supposed to be billed?
So it's based off of start date. So if this is what you're looking for.
This is probably really simple and probably stupid, but it's going to help me out a lot. I just need to know what day of the month the payment's supposed to come through.
I think I have that. On the one that I'm working on the other side of things, I definitely have it.
Yeah, so like, you want to go to the master log that we have on the Google Sheets for a second?
Yep.
Because I'll show you what I mean.
Just like the first, the second, the third total. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do actually have that. So let me pull it up. Okay. This is weird.
Ugly log. Fucking ugly as fuck. Go down to the month-to-month tab. Oh, shit. Is everybody supposed to term? See, this is what I'm talking about. If you go back to PIF for a second, like, this is what gets me nervous. Look at the Desiree girl. If you go down under the reds, the first one under the red.
Mm-hmm.
She expired yesterday, dude. I didn't do anything.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even month-to-month, like, what also scares me is, like, month-to-month, like, for example, go to Sandy Iskander. See Sandy Iskander on the 2nd?
Yeah.
See, she has 12 payments total. And then Christina Culta has 6 payments total if you go down 2 rows. So I'm thinking, like, I need some way where, like, I know how many payments are left, and I need some way for someone to be like, okay, well, they're done paying, get them off this log. You know what I mean?
Say that again, because I can absolutely make that.
So, see how Sandy Iskander, she's technically month-to-month.
Yep.
Because she split the 3,600 into 12 payments of 300.
Okay. Yeah,
so you see that?
Yeah,
right?
100%, yep.
Yep, and then Christina Culta did 2,100 divided by 6 payments. So it's $350 a month.
Yeah.
So my fear is like, okay, like, I need their end date, first and foremost.
Yep.
I need to know what date they're ending. which should be there on the log if we did everything like we should have their start date and end date, right?
Yep.
Based on their package. But then I also need to know, like, when does their payments end? I set that up in Stripe, but like I don't have anywhere to note that.
Yeah, I know exactly how I can make that, dude.
Okay.
So you just want a dashboard or whatever that just says Bob has 3 payments left. His last day is on January 3rd. That's his last payment or something.
And he's supposed to be billed on the second, and he's supposed to be billed on the second of every month.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep. It's like what days their payments come out, when they are supposed to be done, how many payments they have left.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
100%.
And the rest of these guys that don't have like 6 payments, 12 payments, they're just month to month recurring.
Okay. I plan on making, because everything depends on an end date right now, so I'm going to rework it so that you can put people that are just monthly, because it seems like it just doesn't make sense. If you have somebody that's month to month period, like they can cancel tomorrow if they wanted, then it doesn't make sense to have an end date and like force them into that system. So I'm going to have to rework that as well. But
yeah, I need a better way of, this is something that I take care of, and I shouldn't be taking care of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep. No, I get it, dude.
I need someone who can just fucking do that, which is why I want to train like an EA or have one of the guys do it.
Yeah, dude, I'll make the whole system for you so it's really easy to look at.
Okay. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. And selfishly, dude, it's cool because I want to make something like that anyway, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm 100% positive other coaches have the same issue as me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they have people who are recurring, like just monthly, and they also have people who are technically split pay per month. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, having some kind of way to see all of that in one spot.
I really feel like we're leaving so much money on the table with renewals. Like last week or the week before, you saw how many times we were getting renewals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the texts you sent me, yeah.
Yeah, that was because I was just genuinely just like, oh, I'm going to push some renewals. That's it.
Yep.
Like, think of how much more money we have left on the table if we can actually, like, figure out that system.
Probably a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I can see it perfectly in my head how I would do this. So, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can.
What are you thinking about?
So the current financial log bullshit, like it's so funny because like this is one of the first things I made, and like I said, I've learned so much more. I feel like I'm a broken record. I keep saying that, but like some of this stuff, it's fine. Like there's a whole bunch of these formulas in the back end, you know, and I can just think of 10 times faster, better, more efficient.
Didn't you already make a new financial thing that was going to be like a separate offer?
A separate offer? What do you mean?
Like, I remember that was going to be like an add-on that you would offer.
I can't remember. Was it like renewals with that form that I showed you?
No, you told me that you were making some like crazy master financial log that you were going to have as a separate offer.
Oh, was it all the data stuff, that text I sent you just barely?
Remember the last phone call we had where I was like, okay, let's draw the line in the sand. Like, what are we working on right now for ME Fitness? And then the rest of the things we can talk about as like a separate package kind of thing.
I'm honestly, I'm not sure, dude. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I'm an honest guy. Maybe I shouldn't even be telling you this, but you told me that there was a financial log that you're working on as a separate package. And I told you when we get there, we can talk.
Financial?
Like a master financial log.
A master financial log?
Unless I'm misinterpreting, but I don't think I am.
Was it the thing with like all the KPIs, the hundreds of KPIs and stuff?
I think so.
If that's what it is, then yeah, that's like the big master, huge, ultra, mega, super bread and butter of everything. So, and that's going to be the hardest.
That's going to be a separate package, right? So we're saying like I want to be fair. You said that wasn't like something you were already working on for ME Fitness. So I told you don't work on it for ME Fitness because we can talk about that later, and I can compensate you later for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm cool with that, but I'm just trying to financial master. If that's what we're talking about, what I just said, then
maybe it's different. Then the KPI thing might be different than the financial thing, the numbers and stuff.
The expense tracker.
Maybe that's what it is.
The expense tracker, that was something that I started working on, period. But then Trey wanted it, Dawson wanted it, and I started making it. And then I was like, this is way too big of a project. So I need to chunk it off and do one thing at a time. So that's actually done. I can give it to you today if you wanted, probably tomorrow.
No, let's draw the line in the sand there with the expense tracker, with the KPIs and all these different things, profitability and all these other things that we're talking about. If you're saying that this financial log here, since you've already put it into the ME Fitness, if you're saying there's just a better way to go about what you've already built, then I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? You're
cool with this, not the newer one?
No, well, besides the month thing that you said that you were going to work on.
Oh yeah, I'll make that. The thing with when I make something so like if I make this, it's going to be more work to then put it into your system, like to link it and set it up. So I'll probably just remake as much as I can and then just replace it. It's faster that way and you get a better product. So I would just...
Whatever you think is best.
Okay.
You just spoke some gibberish to me, to be honest.
Okay, cool.
Cool. All right. I mean, I'm just continuing to log the way I'm logging now, to be honest with you. Like for example, yesterday, Victoria signed 2 months, and then she got 2 splits. Today she just did a split. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I literally go to my calendar and go on the 3rd of October and put payment to Bryson Sessions $1,050. Mm-hmm. And on that day I go to their Stripe and then I manually charge their payment method.
Okay. You still have to do Stripe, but everything else it's going to be taken care of.
Yeah. Okay. But cool.
So yeah, all this is going to be 10 times better. I'll put that month-to-month thing in there so you can see everything. I'm also going to rework it so that, like I said, there's people who are month-to-month in a contract or whatever, and then people that are just monthly. And I don't know, like M2M, NC, no contract. I don't know, but
okay.
So don't use this. This is one of those things that I just have to relink, but they're renewals. So I showed you that form, which is going to be coming with this. I'll just bundle everything up and give it to you all at once, so it's easier. But you would just fill out a form. Like I said, you put their name, how long they renewed for, what package, how much. Done.
Sherry Nuda ended already?
So this is old. This hasn't been touched. This has not been. I haven't updated this since. I don't know. Everything you've sent me though has been in the MeFit log, which goes to the master log. So everything that you sent me is up to date.
Yeah. Wait, Sherry Shnuda though.
Let me go in here real quick and we can see.
Okay. Maybe that last log was inaccurate in some dates.
Maybe. Also, I don't know who's been going in here and doing stuff, but they have been fixing or completing everything. I don't know who it is, but someone's kicking ass. Okay, so Sherry Shanuda.
May 19th.
Program started on May 19th.
She only did a 3-month. So she expired already. Wait, those days don't make sense. If she started May 19th, how is her end date August 27th?
I don't know.
See, this gives me a lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety.
What is she paid in full? I don't even have her in the logs, dude.
What? Why is she paying $7.43? Cancel September. Huh?
This is what I have here.
Dude, what the fuck? is going on?
So I have date of pay the 28th of April, start May 19th, end August 27th.
Yeah, she started May 19th, correct?
Yeah, that's what this says, yeah.
What did she pay?
It says the 28th. 220. 220.
223 times 4. Plus 1,000. I think I'm just gonna fucking kill myself.
Nah. BS Fitness sounds pretty good, dude.
BS Fitness. See, like, this is why I wanted to go through it with you, though, because I know there's some people in the program that they're not going to say anything. And why is it charging her $7.43?
I don't know, that's really weird.
Next invoice, $7.43. What are you talking about, bro?
So, like, what comes to mind is you could get a message that says what, like, a payment that came out and for the amount. So that way you would have caught the 743 the day it happened.
Sorry that I'm wasting time on this.
Dude, I'm here to help. This stuff is so fascinating to me, so.
Sure. Okay. Sherry Shanuda, 6-month biweekly. So she still owes, though, another invoice. Yeah. She still owes another invoice. So why is it ending? She
know.
did. So Victoria sold her on April 28th, which is the date that you made sense, but she didn't start until May 19th. So why is her end date August?
I don't know. Did she sign a 6-month program or a 3-month? Because 3-month.
No, she did 6-month. I remember now. She put 1,000 down, then she wanted the rest monthly.
Oh, shit. Dude, I have no idea.
But then my other question is, why the fuck is her next fucking thing May 28th?
I have no idea.
No, sorry, September 28th for $7.40. Oh, my head hurts. All right.
Where did that number even come from? 743?
I think I know what it's doing. It's retro pricing. Sherry Shanuda, $220. Yes. She's supposed to have 5 payments of $220. I get it. Okay, I understand. It was a $2,100 package. She put 1,000 down, which made $1,100. Divided by 5, $220. There it is. I did $223 because I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna charge her some tax because I'm a greedy motherfucker. And then so $220, which means that her last payment, if she put the payment down, let's just think logically, she put the payment down in April for 1,000, so that means May 28th, June 28th, July, August, September, 5 payments. So that means September 28th, she should be charged $220 and not $7.43 fucking cents.
That's what you're seeing on Stripe?
Yeah. So her next invoice should be September 28th. For $220. So what I'm gonna do is go to her. Damn, this means all the other people that I set up like that are fucked.
Oh boy, dude.
Yeah. I fucking hate my fucking. What the?
Hey, you're laughing. We're smiling. No, that's good.
All right. So Sherry Shanuda here. All right. Let's fucking find her. I'm gonna cancel this subscription. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cancel this subscription.
Wait.
So now.
Wait, Mina, wouldn't it be if she didn't start until May 19th? Wouldn't the?
No, the payment starts from her payment date.
Yeah,
So
I thought you meant like the program end date. Like she doesn't. Her program doesn't end that
The
day.
program end date is 6 months from her start date. Her start date was May 9th. What was it? May 19th?
Yeah, this program start was May 19th.
So then her end date should be November 19th.
So you would need a payment start date and a payment end date, and then a program start date, program end date.
Correct. I'm going to cancel this. Yes. Cancel now. Immediately. Cancel subscription. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it on the calendar for September 28th to charge her manually. Oh, I had it on the calendar. That's funny. Last share yes charge. 23. All right. Sorry about that, but I'm glad.
Oh, you're good. No, I'm glad we're going through this, dude.
Now you know the bane of my existence.
So first it was the onboarding call. Now it's the shit.
Yeah.
I remember that,
So
dude.
see, this is annoying. So hold on. Go to Cherry. Her end date should be November 28th.
It should be November 28th now?
No, I'm sorry. November 19th.
Okay.
6 months after May.
Mm-hmm. That checks out.
Yep.
She submitted a win video, too.
I don't think she actually submitted it. I had to ask her.
Oh.
We sent it to her. She didn't.
Someone marked this off then.
Yeah, that's fine. Because she's on the list. Sherry Shahid, I can already tell, is incorrect as well. I'm just gonna go through this myself, and then kind of find the discrepancies.
Okay.
I know Sherry.
Do you want to?
Isn't.
Do you want to do that in Notion so that way it's done, like one and done? Or
Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do it in Notion. But Sherry actually is accurate. Never mind, I'm wrong.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so she's coming up. I should probably try to renew her. Interesting. All right, whatever. Anyways, where were we?
The renewals log. So when people renew from now on, this is where they'll go. So you'll have a history. So when you click on their name, let me show you. When you click on their name, if I were to go to Adele, I go to renewals, and it would say at this date they renewed for this much. How much?
That's perfect.
So that's how that works. That's the renewals log. But
how do I submit a renewal? New?
So you're going to go to renewals. So it doesn't work right now. So that's what I'm going to bundle up. But you would click re-sign. There's going to be a form where I can show you that after this. But you click the button, form, client name, how long, amount, done.
And you can search up the client name from the form itself, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I will show you that in just a sec when we go through it. But it's super cool. And then the feedback.
I actually like that a lot, by the way.
What?
The form that you're going to create for the renewal.
Oh, dude, I thought about making almost everything a form. It's just simple. It's easy. Everybody knows what a form is. So,
yeah.
There's the feedback form. Do we need this anymore? Do you want to keep this? It's got a whole bunch of.
I want the responses. Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is the last. So onboarding's done after this, but this will allow us to see everything. So I can see each person that's in onboarding right now and see who hasn't done whatever. I can see. So like the idea is that they get to the very end and I look at them, or whoever looks at them and says, okay, I want to make sure that everything is filled out. So none of these are filled out. So none of them are ready. So there's no check-in day assigned. There's no check-in coach assigned.
These are the newest clients that we just added,
like
right?
just barely. Yeah. And that's why I don't think David's on here yet, because I guess the bottleneck is, or not the bottleneck, sounds harsh, but like if he's not doing anything, it's like this is where it would stop. So nobody's moving forward. So I'm not sure if he's been on there yet.
Well,
but
I think Brian's taking care of the green coach responsibilities right now with assigning check-in systems.
Yeah. So the idea is like I would see all of this filled out, make sure nothing is, or make sure everything is. So for example, if this client here, whoever it is, Juliana, I would see this one checkbox not filled out, and I'd be like, oh, hey, this is Johnny. I'd be like, hey, Johnny, did she send her first progress photo? And he would be like, oh, shoot. And then we catch it like that.
Good. I like that.
And also when whoever clicks the button to move it on, it puts their name here. I don't know if they can see that, but it's just a way to, in case
Can you go all the way to the left? I think some of those clients started already. Mm-hmm. So the bottleneck is that whoever is assigning the check-ins didn't add that yet.
Yeah, so the green coach is responsible for that. So they would have to first check-in date, official start date, check-in coach, check-in day, and then click done.
Okay, and once they click done, it goes to the master log.
Yeah, well, once they click done, it goes to the operations thing, which I just showed you, for like a quick check. And anybody can do this. It's just so that we can see everything at a glance to see if anything's missing.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could remove this entirely. I think this is very helpful to see everything at a glance.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a final QC.
Yeah. And then when we do complete them, they go in here for a final. Like this is more just like store the fact that they did complete it. So it'll say Michelle did it, Johnny did it, Brian did it, David did it, and then whoever clicked this top one here confirmed. So. Okay. And then this is how it links stuff. Just every button. It's crazy. So that's that. We have the hoodie form. We have the important dates. So I don't know. You had me make this. It was for. I think you did it with Typeform or something.
I ended up doing the Typeform, remember? Because I ended up making the landing page real quick.
That's right. Do you want me to just delete this then?
Yeah.
Okay, and then here's the important dates thing. So this is for you to fill out. This is more like a visual, like when everything's done, you can see how many days we have left until a specific day, just for marketing purposes, or like how we have this many days till the end of the quarter or Christmas and whatever. So you can go through. I just made some bullshit up, so you can put whatever in there.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to our team meeting with Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, and that's me, dude. I'm M1 operations. I decided so. You have a meeting with them on the 18th, all right?
Sounds good.
And then, so that's that. The closer form, really straightforward. This is what Victoria fills out. So she clicks this button, it pops up with this. She fills this out. It has all the info. It looks like a lot, dude. I promise it's so, like, first day.
Oh, it's definitely very simple.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. Fills it out. This goes to Slack. I don't know if you've been on Slack to see those, but it's an automated message, shows all the info.
Yeah.
And then this is the bread and butter of everything. This is how everything works. So
yeah, that's exactly how the client enters the ecosystem into onboarding and then into the master log.
Yeah, look at all this shit. Like it just gets pumped everywhere.
Holy shit.
And it's even more on the other one. But anyway, so that's that. Then we have the master log. And I think this will just always be a work in progress. But so I made all these tabs that are things that we need to do still. So like these clients don't have a start date. So we need to put that in here. So I just filled it up with something. But if I rework everything, I think the start date won't. I don't know. We still need start dates for these people. And some of them may have expired. Didn't this guy, isn't he your boy or something? Or one of them?
One?
I don't know, one of them. Fetty?
Both my boys.
Oh, okay. So there's no start date.
Actually, Fetty Ibrahim we can just remove, to be honest with you. But I'll do that later. It's fine.
Okay. Do you want to?
How do I add that a client termed from the master log, is gone?
They're gone. All you do is you find them on here, and then you click here, and then expired. But I'm going to make it so when you do that, it puts a date and then a count, and then there's an automation that counts for the month, and then you get your turn.
Okay, so should I not do that just yet?
Do it, but so
there's definitely some clients on here now that what's it called, expired.
Yeah. If you don't mind, so click expired and then put a little note. So like just do your initials and then expired on and then whatever date. Okay. That'll make it easier to connect later.
Okay.
So these ones don't have a start date. These ones don't have a check-in coach.
Can you go back to the all clients real quick?
Yeah. When I get on Zoom and start doing all this shit, my computer lags so bad.
See, like, oh, no, never mind. That's fine. A many type address is good. Go to Angel Alua.
This one?
Why is end date 2050?
That's what you had me put for people who didn't expire. Like, for people who were just month to month. Like, there's a lot of them that are 2050, if you look over here.
Okay, he expired. Anna didn't. That's okay, it's fine. I'll go through it. Okay. Who else? The choice of Finn expired August 2nd.
You want me to just take note of that real quick?
And his end date is accurate. Right?
End date is August 2nd?
Yeah, so we're past that.
Yeah, we're a month past it.
So I'm just trying to understand, like, if we're past the end date, does anything happen or no?
Yeah, I can make it so that they get put into a log or something and they get auto expired, but the idea would be like you manually do that. So if they renew,
yeah, I mean, I honestly just want this to be constantly sorted by program end date.
Okay,
Like
so
kind of
who's
like what we did with the other log. Remember?
Yeah, I can make another view and it would just be like the program end date.
Yeah,
like that's the whole point of the master log. So
yeah, because that way I can just see, okay, these clients are coming up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Let me just do this one real quick. You already said it. When they expire? So it'd be
the... What the fuck is this motherfucker? Angel Aloha ended June 30th.
Okay, cool.
There's gonna be a lot that I'm just gonna have to go through and remove them, which is fine.
Yeah, they go to a log where it says inactive clients, so...
Okay.
And it's much easier, and I think we shouldn't delete anybody ever because that screws with every single thing. So if you just mark them as expired, then they just go invisible, like it's archiving them.
Do you have a loom that goes through how to use the master log?
No, dude, I made looms and I shouldn't have because I reworked everything and now they wouldn't even make sense. So yeah, I'll make them.
Once the master log is completed, just do me a favor and just put together a quick loom. Just so, like, that's, like, easier than you hopping on a call and showing people. Yeah. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have my executive assistant, when I hire them, watch that loom and then take care of the master log for me. Okay. Yeah, I did that with all the shadow coaches. There's a loom here. You just click it. Yeah, I watched some of these. They were good.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. So then these are the clients that don't have a type. None of them do. I forgot to do that. So we'll just have to go through. We can just make them all the full client, which is just like both, and then go through and cherry pick the ones that are... And honestly, dude, like, this isn't the most important thing. It's just for back-end tracking purposes. But these people don't have a check-in frequency, so I don't know if they're weekly, bi-weekly, or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then this is everything. So if you were curious, like, what's going on the back end, it's not even loading. Like, this is this is how everything works. Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts, dude. Just keeps on going.
Jeez, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. Like, imagine doing this on Google Sheets, you know?
Oh, that's insane. Fuck that.
So that's the master log. And then down here, there's the important dates, which will show you how many days are left until... These are the upcoming birthdays. So there's 2 people's birthdays. And I know Everfit does this, but like I said, the idea is that for expired clients or for leads or whatever, it's just the easiest reach out, you know?
Yeah, that's really cool. I have a question. With the renewal log that you have... Yeah. Is there a view that can show us this? So, like,
what do you mean?
Why don't we just important dates or anything, like something like that for the renewal log, where it's like if a client is 90 days or less.
Oh yeah.
They come up on something like that.
Yeah, that's again, I actually had that built. It was all good to go, and then I thought of a better way, so now that's also being reworked. But
okay. So I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Like, we only need to see for renewal, like, clients that are 90 days or less.
Yeah, right? I made something for Dawson, and it was weird because Brian told him to get one for 4, 12, and 20 weeks after they've signed. So you want to try to get him to extend at the 4, 12, and 20 week mark. So I have that done. I can just paste it over if you want.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, for sure. That's actually something I wanted to tell you too, because we're timing it so people get the win video 4 to 6 weeks in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the renewal. So a log like that would be perfect, because then my 4 to 6 weeks in for a 6-month program, and then like a little later, maybe the 12 week 12 to 16 mark for a 12-month program. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it'd be nice for our shadow coaches to see that, so they can like go ahead and be like, okay, cool, like we should probably look for a reason to send this guy a win video. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then just another view of like 90 days or less, just in case I need to hop on a call and try to get one last ditch effort for renewal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll bring it over.
Yeah.
And then the anniversaries thing, that was Michelle's idea, and I was like, Michelle, that's genius. Yeah.
I love it. Cool.
The client update request log looks like it's already being used, which is really cool.
Yep, I saw that.
So you were here for this, right? Do you want me to go over it again, or?
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Check-ins. So this is probably the newest thing I've made. It's better, but it's just gonna be tricky, because there's like every coach has weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly clients. But I'll figure it out. But yeah, so it has all the clients here, like all of them, and then it would show their their check-in frequency, what week of the program they are on, who their coach is. I don't need this. I don't need that. Yeah, I'll fix this. But
Okay.
So these are all.
Is there any place where we can see how many check-ins are assigned to a coach?
Yeah.
Are assigned to a coach?
Yeah. So that's actually in the onboarding, and I can put another copy of it wherever. Dude, I apologize. This is so slow, but it's right here, so we can see that David has 60. Johnny has 66. You've got 52. And then there's 20 people who don't. Yeah. Well, that just haven't been clicked on yet. And maybe they're expired. Who knows? But
yeah.
So like when I come over here and I assign a coach and then they complete onboarding. Fuck was that? That scared me, dude. Is that you?
That's definitely. Yeah, that was my thing. I have another call in 10 minutes. I probably want that view with that chart just on the check-in dash. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I can absolutely do that.
Because I'm going to do something different with my whole business model with how things are run. So more to come on that, but I would need this for sure on the check-in log.
Okay. Just making a note.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And then, yeah, so with check-ins, I don't know if anybody's used it yet, but if we go into weekly, it has all the clients here, and how you do it is you click the button of whatever it was, like were they on time, were they late, did they miss it, click submit, then it goes down, it gets logged, and then there's I guess I'll have to put it here, but there's a button you click, so you click it and it refreshes everybody. So like when you click
so question, when I go to the master log, right, like for example Matthew Botros, he ended in June, so when I go to the master log and add him as expired, it will automatically remove him from this check-in tracker, right?
Yeah, and because it should filter off of status, which I will add right now.
Okay.
So pretty much when you go to the master log, you click the status to be whatever. Every single one of these other databases has that as well, and then it just knows that, like it links to it. So when you change it in one thing, it changes it for all. So.
Good. All right, cool.
Hold on. Okay. And then once that's done, it has all the stats down here. This is like all the stats. And they show us percentages. So all of these would show, a little bar from 0 to 100%. So for example, if Matthew checked in last week and he was on time, this would show 100%. And these would show 0 because obviously he wasn't late. So it would say 0. And if you go to like a full year, the percentage could be virtually anything, because it's 52 divided by however many times he's,
And how many weeks.
Yeah.
But does it also take into account how long they've been in the program?
Yeah. So that was actually one of the toughest things to figure out, period, was how to make it so that it knows how long they've been in. But it just pretty much goes off of their start date, and then there's a counter of how many weeks it's been since their start date, and that's the divider that they go through. So it's just an easy way to see who's killing it, who's not, who's late all the time, who's always missing, who's a rock star,
Okay.
And then there's the birthday thing. just with every single month. So that's cool. There's the anniversaries, which is, I mean, nothing. Yeah, just their next anniversary date is. So like Lena Jones is coming up on hers on the 23rd of September.
Well, I think Lena.
Oh, yeah. No, I see. So it would be of 2026, right? Wait, what? Lena Jones just joined, right? No, she just renewed.
We just renewed her.
Yeah, that's right. And so this is what we were talking about a second ago. So like it would have a list of every client and when, so these people are currently at the 90 days out mark. These people at the 60 days out mark, 30 days.
This is what I wanted.
Okay, if this is all you wanted, then like it's good. You're good. I can undo some stuff and you'll be good. You just have to zoom out because everything's all bunched up. There's a button, you click done, and then it submits who followed up with them, when, what time, and then takes them off the list.
Wait, repeat that?
So I'm just nervous my computer's about to explode, dude. So if I zoom out, there's buttons here. So when I click the button, it removes them from the list. But in the back end, it logs who, so it's going to say Bryson followed up with Mina Salib at this time and date. It's going to take them off the list, and then they're not going to show up again until they get put on the 30 days out. But if they do renew,
follow-up, like the follow-up is in like we asked them for renewal.
That's what this was made for. But with the 4/12/20 thing that Dawson has, it replaces this. But you can have this as well for if they haven't renewed. I mean, we can have both.
Yeah, I think we can have both. So this is what I was talking about, which is good.
And then here's the people that don't have an end date, which is a problem. But
Jesus Christ, we have a lot of people renewing soon.
Yeah, it's a ton, yeah. Yeah, the shitty thing, though, you have to zoom all the way out. I'll just move things around.
There's so many of those that I don't want to renew.
Then don't, dude.
Literally, I'm not going to.
Yeah. Okay, let me bring it back.
I really don't want their money. Okay.
And then there's the follow-up log. This is going to be reworked as well. It's going to be the same exact concept as the check-in log, where you click a button, submit, done. Then they get put over here. I'm going to take this, put it into group. I can see how many people are in each group for the follow-up log, the weekly. And then this is going to be different as well. It's literally going to be like the check-in log where you click followed up with or a skip, or I don't know. And then they go off the list. So, and it's automatically, it knows if it's David's week or Andrew's week, or David and Andrew, right? That's who does it.
Yeah.
And then you have the group A, all the people there. There's not going to be these check boxes. It's gonna be different because I'd have to go through and change. It would be a pain in the ass. So,
100%.
Group B, C, nutrition only, no group. People are killing it, need help, ghosting. And then this is again one of the first things I ever made. This file hub sorter thing. It's got all
this.
Yeah. Okay. And then all the shadow coaches, and then that's pretty much everything, dude. I can show you. Do you want me to show you? I know you got to go, but do you want me to show you that other thing? Like on Dawson's?
I have a call in 4 minutes, bro.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah. We might need to adjourn that discussion.
Okay. So I'm going to work on the finances.
Only thing I need probably is that four weeks in kind of thing, timer. That's it.
Okay. I can get that in tomorrow.
4 to 6 weeks, and then the rest of the time. And then also the month-to-month thing, too.
Okay, I think the month-to-month, that whole thing, I'm going to bundle it up and just give you the renewals and everything all in one. It's just easier that way. So I don't have an ETA on that, but the 4/12/20 thing, the weeks out renewals, I can give that to you tomorrow for sure.
Cool. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, dude. Thanks so much for sitting down and going through all this with me, dude.
Thank you for fucking putting it together. Mm-hmm. Also, side note, the reason I recorded that Zoom call, by the way.
Oh, no.
It wasn't for...
It's for the MDM or some shit, huh?
I was thinking of putting together a little bit of it and sending it over to a couple of the guys that I speak to personally. So let me know. If you're cool with that, I can kind of...
Do 100%. 100%. It's just not done yet, though, dude.
So I can hold until everything's done, and then honestly, it can just be another call like this, me and you going through everything like this again. And I'll spot, like, I know how to ask questions. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Questions that are in other people's heads, so I can do that and then be like, yo, by the way, like, if you want this, let me know. Like, this is a video of me and him going through things when he delivered it to me.
Very cool, dude. You're a G. I appreciate it.
That's really why I asked. All right, cool.
Very cool.
Just keep me posted on everything, bro. I gotta go take another piss before this call.
Okay.
I'll talk to you. All right.
All right. See you later, dude. Thanks.
Peace.
Dude, my computer is on fire. I think it's because I'm running another monitor to this thing. I'm on Zoom. I'm sharing my screen on Zoom. And I got Notion up. And I don't know. Lots going on. My computer's overheating. I guess I need to buy the MacBook Pro instead of this Air bullshit. I didn't think I needed it, but apparently I do. It should get so slow. I need to get this down home first, huh? All right, peace.